June is considered Pride Month, and in honor of that, allow me to share to you the story of the time my then boyfriend outed me. When I was in 8th grade, which was around last 2013, I was classmates with a girl named Annie. We both loved drawing, and because of that, we became friends. Not long after, I found myself starting to like her. Midway throughout my friendship with Annie, I met a guy whom we'll call Claude, and long story short, he and I started dating. I trusted Claude with a lot of things, going as far as telling him that I was bi and how I had feelings for Annie. Later on, our relationship became a mess as I'd catch him flirting with other girls. We were constantly on and off, meaning at one point we'd break up, then days or weeks later we'd get back together again. Towards the end of the school year, I noticed that Annie was being kinda distant. I tried to talk to her and ask her if she was okay, and she said that Claude told her I liked her and how she found that kinda gross. Till now, Annie and I never really got to fix our friendship. For the remaining years of high school, I'd see her down the hallway with her new group of friends, but we don't stop to say hi or anything. It's as if we went back to being strangers. I remember being really scared at that time. I was awfully closeted back then, and I was scared that either Annie or Claude would tell anyone else. Luckily they didn't though, so that's that. So why shouldn't we out anyone who's still in the closet? Stonewall.org mentions that outing someone ignores the many valid reasons a person may have for not choosing to be open about their sexuality to every person in their life, concerns about personal safety, to fears about discrimination at work or in their place of worship all play a part in someone's decision to come out. Since the story is set in the Philippines, allow me to share some information regarding the struggles the LGBT community in this country are facing. The Philippines seems to be tolerant of the LGBT community, but as Tang and Paudel states, the acceptance of LGBT community is still at the surface level. The community, especially LGBT students, have been struggling with bullying, discrimination, and severe mental health issues. In their research, they have stated that in the academic setting, LGBT students are still discriminated, and that sometimes a student can get expelled all because of their sexual orientation and gender identity. To add, Manalastas and Del Pilar stated that many Filipinos considered being gay or lesbian as can never be justified, while only 4% thought it could always be justified. In addition, 1 out of 4 Filipinos expressed not wanting gays or lesbians as neighbors. Manalastas and Del Pilar also cites the study of Tan et al., which states, on the surface, homosexuality seems to be tolerated, but our research shows that there is strong resentment of and discrimination against gays and lesbians. The Psychological Association of the Philippines acknowledges this and mentions LGBT Filipinos continue to experience stigma, prejudice, and discrimination in Philippine society. This stigma is manifested in actions such as bullying, teasing, and harassment of LGBT children and adolescents in families, schools, and communities. With that, you can see how risky it is for someone to be outed, even in a place where people seem to be hella tolerant. Coming out must always be one's personal decision, as Stonewall.org mentions. Telling someone about your sexuality or gender identity must always be a personal decision. No person has the right to take that decision away. Publicly outing someone robs that person of the chance to define who they are in their own terms if they even want to. With that, I'd want to add that this is in no way trying to discourage anyone from coming out. If you want to come out and feel that it's safe to do so, or that you're willing to take the risk that comes with it, then feel free to do so. But remember that you should never be forced to come out.